Well, hello guys, hello. Welcome back to the Big Fat Psychic channel. I'm so pleased to be reading again for you today. I don't think I said what series it was in the last one. Anyway, series 6 and now it's episode 4. So let's crack on. Do you believe that Catherine is pregnant? Oh, I'd rather it that, wouldn't you, than anything else. So let's have a look. I was trying so hard to stay away from a video that I did recently. Okay, it's not very pleasant regarding Catherine at all. So it's not slagging her off, it's just talking about her health issues. So let's have a look. Is she pregnant? I hate it when I get the devil card, because it always means something bad, you know, for like them with the all the cancers going about. Hides it because doesn't want to look bad. Is that me? Probably was. No. Let's use a different deck. I think she's hiding stuff that, you know, is very upsetting. Yes or no? Yes or no? Is Catherine pregnant? No. So I don't believe she's pregnant. I think it's the other, and I was just trying to stay away from it as well. Hang on though, I'm getting correct yourself. What is up with Catherine? I'm getting a mother. Oh, let's just ask, get it out the way. Is Catherine's cancer taking a 10 for the worst? Yes or no? I'm getting delayed news here. Delayed. I'm struggling with both the cancer and being pregnant as well. Does she need a hysterectomy? I'm getting lacking ability. Do I believe that Catherine is pregnant? No. Even though I've said it, I don't. You see, this is the thing, right? I'm saying I don't believe it, and then somebody's coming in and saying, well, don't go back on your reading. Is my prediction about Catherine correct? No, it's not. Is that me? Next time you'll know better. Right, we'll ask one more way. How's Catherine feeling about her own health right now? Oh. Someone knows. Somebody's found out. Lies and deceit about others. Be revealed about others. No, I don't see Catherine as a liar at all, and I don't see William either. I don't know they've had issues, you know, with their health concerns and and stuff. And I suppose every marriage has its own arguments. Nobody's perfect, are they? I feel real guilty about my husband. Sent him to the doghouse and now I feel real guilty. He's out there putting replacing my pergola roof. Okay, what are we going to find out? What is going to be revealed? Exactly what I just said. Something happens, it doesn't happen that way. It didn't happen that way. I don't know. I'm not certain with Catherine at the moment. There's a part of me that doesn't want to talk about a cancer. Go back on a cancer. Do not act. Do not act. Appearance is not what it seems to be. Well, whatever they're putting out, there's trouble at Mill, definitely. But, you know, I can only feel like it's to do with... I got the cancer card with Queen Elizabeth, you know, not wanting to look bad. I think she's in pain. Is she in pain? Is Catherine in pain? Yeah, well, you know, I'm getting the past coming back. The past coming back. So we'll see. We'll see. Well, I want a mum, you know, too concerned for. I want a mum too concerned. How did a mum feel when she was there and Catherine had to go to hospital? I just get like better news, you know, better news. A pregnancy would make sense to me, and cancer would make sense to me. But the question was, do I believe it? No, not really. No. What was going on with me at the time when I did that reading and said she was she could be pregnant? What was going on with me? What was my mindset? Yeah, didn't trust, you know, didn't want to trust the information neither. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. I just get... That's not me, by the way. I don't even get paid enough at all. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to, like, just say that, really. There's not much I can say. They're not really giving me much neither. I would say, you know, the Harry and Meghan situation hasn't helped. The King's cancer hasn't helped. Ill health is running rampant at the moment for that family. You know, it's not just Catherine, it's not just King Charles. I'm getting a mail. Now I'm thinking, oh, it could, you know, there's something amiss as well, maybe with Margaret. Margaret? Why am I saying Margaret? Well, I'm saying Margaret, and then Princess Anne just popped in as well, so I don't know if she's got a brother or, you know, somebody. Margaret. We'll see. Okay, let's have a look. What really happened between Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively? I don't know, you tell me. Willie Winnie's case. What happened? I'm kind of getting it didn't happen that way. Again, full reversed, and then you've got you know, false claims. I'm getting false claims here. So maybe he comes off better. I'm getting false claims. Exaggeration of truth, you know, taking an anthill and making it into a mountain, blowing things out of proportion. So there'll always be an element of like 1% truth in there, and the rest is just BS. Is Donald Trump and Elon Musk really fighting? I was gutted. Do you know what? When I saw that come up, I refused to watch any of it. How how does Donald see Elon at the moment? Yeah, they fell out. They fell out. And how does Elon feel about Trump at this moment? I'm getting making moves and like expanding something as well. I think Elon saw that Donald was part of his family. I also feel, I said about Elon that after a few months he would leave, so that was all right. But I feel like he was put under so much pressure as well. I don't know what's going on with my nose. Itchy nose sign of around. Oh, my husband, best watch out. I just feel like these two should really kiss and make up. And again, Elon going off like that, it's unlike him. It really is unlike him. I think for all that time you've invested, and he was working 24/7. 24/7, there'll be no doubt about it. He only has a couple of hours sleep, so does Trump. And I think, they've disagreed on something, and both walked back down and it went the way it was. I hope they do make it up. Will there be a reconciliation? Will Donald and Elon make up? Yes. Of course they will, It's friendship as well. So, Ace of Pentacles, I think they both feel right about it, and they're both wrong at the same time as well. And I think they just need their heads knocking together. And Elon, to have some time out as well. It was tough all the way through, And Elon's right, he did get Trump in. Everybody trusted Elon, so there is that. Trump got in by his own efforts, I'm not saying that, but the fact that he was teamed up with Elon, there was like the power couple, weren't they, of the world. So I do see that they'll make up eventually. Could take a year, but no more. Hi PFP, I have a question. Here is the question. Does Meghan Markle think that Archie's and Lilibet's noses are unattractive? And is that the reason she has their faces in videos and photos that have been taken recently? Is it to do with the kids' noses? Does Meghan not like their noses? Meghan's a sick individual. She's got an illness as well. So, she'd be one of them who's an excellent candidate from Munchausen's disease. She's got a very dark mind and she's ill, so that she's got that sickness inside her, and that's why she hides them. Meghan is close to losing it big time. Her behaviour is getting more and more weirder, destructive. She's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And now, you're already starting to see now it's being portrayed that she is favouring Lily over Archie. You're not seeing the faces, not because she doesn't like them, but because of noses. It's like, I don't even think they look like her. She'll think that anyway, she'll think that. Children cannot have plastic surgery to their noses. Does she plan to keep adding their faces until after they've had plastic surgery on their noses? So would Meghan force her children to undergo such a ritual? No, it's not about the noses. It's because they don't look like her. That's what I get. Is it because they don't look like her? Yes or no? Absolutely. Absolutely. They don't look like her because they want hair eggs. They don't look like her. And that's why. What percentage of Americans are truly pro-Trump? Thank you. Oh, I would have said at the start of it 51%, and now I'd say 70. Let's have a look. What percentage is it that are pro-Trump? Jobs in the past. Find out what happened in the past. So I think what this means is 6 of cups reversed. Is that people did vote for Trump and did like Trump, but then you've only got a few on the screen that didn't. But then, you know, it's as if those on the screen that was coming out screaming about Trump, of there was a minority rather than being painted a majority. So like I say, I think, you know, from when he gets voted in, and then between now and here, then and here, I think it's gone up. I would say 70% at least is Trump's rating, around 70 or more percent. I think it has gone up. I think it's, you know, slightly more than that anyway. Maybe, you know, 69 to 71%, because these people, you people, need that kind of support and reassurance as well. You're always going to get the odd few that are not pro-Trump, but most of them are just because the minds can't be changed. You know, it's in their family that they've never voted Trump. There'll be certain traditions, restrictions. And then you've got people who have got something to hide, or, you know, fall foul of the rules, you know, won't like it because they lose out financially as well. So, you know, I think in the whole, the people are getting happier. And I think he's got to work on the business side of things as well, for those people to become happier as well. So I think he's doing all right. And I think there'll be a new poll out as well, where it kind of shows the upward trend of what's happening with, you know, Trump derangement syndrome, I think they call it. Is the Democratic Party in America dying? Is it? No. But I do feel like there was a lot of people in the Democrat Party that wasn't happy, you know, with Biden administration as well. And I don't think we haven't seen enough of that. So I do think some Democrats, you know, they're loyal to the party, you know. They'll do anything to say that they're right, or be proven right. They're finding it very difficult to budge. But again, I see that, you know, in the future, some of them are going to come round as well. But all you've had in any of the parties, the Labour Party over here, the Democrats, are people who was out for themselves, serving themselves as well. So the party could be all right. It's the bloody leaders that they had, and the corruption as well, how far it reaches in. It does not mean to say that everybody in Labour or everybody in the Democrat Party, you know, is a crook. It doesn't mean that at all. It's just how far the corruption and the power has spread within. Will a new political party emerge in America? Thank you. Will it? Well, I'd say you was onto something there, my darling. You know, you was onto something. Maybe it's a new party with strong people in it. You want the right people. Yeah, I would say I think there's definitely talk about it and taking charge as well. People already know that, you know, Trump's only got a few years left in power. Now, I do know about the making it able so that he can continue another term. But personally, I don't see that happening for whatever reason. It could be ill health or something. Doesn't have to be something terrible. But I do not see Trump in another term as yet. But I see JD Vance, you know, I see the way that how Trump is mapping the future out for people so that they continue to build on that success. And they've got 4 years to get used to that kind of way of working as well. Is Starmer aware how bad things are in the UK? Is he? Well, yeah, he's lost air support all over. He knows people aren't happy at all, and like, there's not like you can do really, you know, apart from do U-turn after U-turn after U-turn. Does he care? He cares about himself. Does he care about us? Well, he's starting to. He's starting to. I think, you know, it's some of the stuff that he's done and the stunts. He needs us. He needs us more than we need him, that's for sure. He's surrounded by yes men, you know, surrounded by people who say, oh yeah, haven't you done well, Keir? Haven't you done well? Great job, Keir. Does he care about us? No. But does he care about himself? Absolutely. And is Starmer aware of how people truly feel about him? Well, he doesn't see you and me, you know, he doesn't care to. What he does is he's got all his advisors going, oh yes, Mr. Starmer, oh yes, Mr. Prime Minister, you're right there, you're right. What do his, you know, does he ever know how much we despise him? Well, again, I just keep getting these bloody polls that keep coming out, you know. Poll after poll after poll telling him we can't stand him, we want him gone. Will he, you know, will he cave in to us and give us what we want? Well, he's doing stuff deliberately, okay? He wants to wreck our financial economy. That is what it's all about. Promises you stuff and then, you know, just doesn't bother. I mean, I can't tell you all the things that have gone wrong with that bloody, the bills and everything he keeps passing through. He's got a world leader event coming up. I wonder if that's Trump. Are you talking about Trump? No, I think it's the unrest, you know, the growing, like, the growing frustrations of us all. When he's going out and about, you know, and people will be protesting and calling his name and, you know, insulting him. You must be blind, deaf and dumb not to know that we're unhappy, you know, with his choices. Universe, whoever's making my nose itchy, can you just tell them to pack it in? Thank you. Okay, hi BFP, what is Starmer hiding to the... Will the Palliser King ever reveal the truth? And if not, what is he hiding? Thank you, BFP. So you stopped itching one side of my nose and now you're doing the other. Do me a favour. Stop it all together. Is Starmer hiding? What is he hiding? I won't stop going on about it, will I? Children. Child. I don't know, he keeps going to, I think he wants some kind of reassurance from King Charles as well, actually. Why hasn't Charlie Boy so far? Why didn't he dissolve Parliament? Fear of isolation, you know? Fear of isolation. Well, because you know Starmer doesn't want the royal family about. Maybe he's got that bloody, what is it? Oh, my nerves. What is going on? I don't think it's psychic. I don't. And the internet does, so I don't know. Anyway, yeah, enforced isolation. So Charlie Boy will stand back and just look, as so far, let it happen. Trying to make peace with Charles, trying to have a word with Starmer. And also, as well, he feels it's a bit late. He's come a bit late to the party on this. But will he? Will he dissolve Parliament? Well, you got decisions there, so I think the decision would be taken out of his hands as well. Maybe he gets a whiff, you know, that Starmer's going. Let me ask. How does Charlie Boy feel about Starmer? He's a wrecking ball. A wrecking ball, and that he actually, do you know what? I think Charles is right, really, because he's seeing that Keir Starmer's just making rods for his own back and creating unnecessary problems. How does Starmer feel about being the Prime Minister at the moment? It just feels like people are exaggerating all the stuff about him, you know, that he's so hated and what have you. It truly is despised. Starmer will think whatever he can to get himself, you know, to sleep at night. I think he knows that, you know, his own party are turning on him as well. I'm happy to watch all the videos. If I can't manage them all in one day, I'll watch when you take a day off. Do what suits you. Don't overload yourself. And yes, it's hot. Oh, bless you. I'm trying to just do, you know, to get 2 out a day for you. And yes, I will be taking, you know, I need to take 2 days off because I have my grandkids. Where are you out? Oh, they're coming tonight. Well, no, it'll be last night when you see this, but... and I'll have had them all day as well, so yeah, we're very busy. God, you could lose a stone just running after them too. Question, will any of the dual national criminals in the gangs be deported? Are we going to you know, are we going to see deportations increase? Oh yes. Somebody's listening to us. I'm getting progress here and fast. So hopefully we do start seeing movement on there. I think it's one of Keir Starmer's biggest problems and bugbearers with us. So, you know, you will see something. We'll see it as like, hurrah, hurrah, hooray, hooray. But it's not enough, you know, but it's a start. So, yeah, I think something's coming in more or less soon. Is Keir Starmer going to start with deportation soon? You can't walk away from it, you know. Everybody, it's a talk all the time now in the Parliament, because not just because of us. Yeah, not because of us, just because it's affecting everybody now, you know. Don't shit on your own doorstep, and then when it does happen, that's when they start taking notice as well. Will the government get a handle on these illegals and process them properly to see who has the right to be here or suitability? Well, that's time consuming and it costs money to do that. So, will the government get a handle on this and find out who's here and who's to go? No, they've lost control. Got to find the buggers first and all. I tell you what, go to Deliveroo and all like that, Just Eats. They're all working there. Will the French police ever stop the crossings? Well, you know, hopefully a deal can be enforced, okay? There's a deal in place anyway. But I am getting, you know, Macron's going to have to take responsibility for his share as well. I would just say, you know, to the country, I'll tell you what, they come from you, I'll send them back to you. And then let them deal with it, you know, let them deal with it. I don't believe Starmer has got it in him, actually. I don't. But I feel something will be done and we must believe that. We'd like to know if the royal family will survive in a smaller way with more realistic workload. Maybe less visible. Will they get rid of the deadwood? Will the royal family survive in a smaller way? Well, we're talking very, very bloody small, aren't we, at this rate? Okay, I'm just seeing a lot of ill people. A lot of ill people coming up. I assume you mean Harry and Meghan by Deadwood. Well, they'll go. There's no way they can stay. They'll go. But my only concern is, right, something massive has to occur because for William to not take action. Well, I can only hope, you know, I can only hope one of my readings that I did a couple of years ago will come true. Maybe somebody can, you know, let this person know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you do. What is the future of our monarchy? I'm going to be in a lot of trouble soon, very soon. I'm getting a lot of trouble as well. Like something hampers the progress, so maybe something, you know, comes out that causes a lot of tension in the family as well. So, you know, I did say, maybe an earlier or different reading, I feel like there's a conversation to be had about the royals and something coming out. Nothing to do with Catherine. It could be like a little expose where Andrew is concerned as well. Let's have a look. Is Andrew going to be a source of tension? He's going. He's going. So I think when they get rid of Harry and Meghan, they'll get rid of him and all. Although it's never been proven that Andrew did anything, I just think having that be brought up anyway and getting into that situation, you know, it should be have his titles removed and not be in public life at all. Even though he's done nothing wrong, it's still all the trouble. He was with those people, he spent time in there, he got them in the palace, you know, he did all sorts, and he was warned and warned and warned about his behaviour and who he was hanging about with as well. All dodgy people, China as well. The work, so he does have to go. Not because he's Virginia or anything, you know, because it hasn't been proven, but he didn't let it go to court. He didn't defend himself. And yeah, people say, oh, well, his mum, but we don't know that, do we? We don't know that his mother told him not to. So, and if it had been me, I'd have said, no, if my name's, you know, if my name's clear, I'm clearing it. I'm not settling for anything until this is dealt with. So I just think, like, because of that and the whole shadiness around him, he's got to go. And then it'll come with the house as well. Well, if they, if it was a case of just throw him out the house because we don't like him, well, that's wrong. But if it's throw him out the house because we're shaking up all the royal properties, then that's a good reason, So I just feel like where he's concerned, we're getting more mud slung, and definitely a bit of an issue, causing problems for the royal family. Okay, I think that is it. Yes, we're at 37 minutes. So I will be back with another Dare to Ask shortly. Okay, bye now. Bye-bye.